What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. It's your host, the smoothest fingers in the gaming industry, bringing you another gameplay commentary. This isn't going to be a very edity video like my other patient reviews have been, or at least some of my better patient reviews have been. This one's just going to be straightforward, pretty honest, pretty brutal, really brutally honest, to be real with you, and just me just sitting down being real with you guys mostly. It's not going to be this way with all my patient reviews. It just depends on the game. And with Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, I feel obligated and I feel determined to give you guys the truth, because a lot of people aren't, and especially when it comes to Call of Duty, a game which I have many years of experience and just a lot of good memories, and just unfortunately recently for the last 8 years more bad memories. So where do I think about the game? What's the first thing that comes to mind when I think of Black Ops Cold War? Great zombies. I think zombies is fantastic, probably one of the best zombies I've ever played, and that comes from somebody who doesn't even like zombies. I really don't ever spend a lot of time in zombies. It's just not my thing. Campaign, other than its stutters and its bugs and its issues and maybe one or two story plot lines that I didn't really like. And if you haven't seen my campaign video where I go and I play realism and I basically rage the whole time and I play it, link will be in the description below. But my review on campaign is kind of mixed. I think it's one of the better campaigns of all time, definitely, for sure. It's really good. However, there are some things that I didn't like, such as Wood's actor's voice being changed, or not the actor's voice being changed, the character's voice being changed, and just a little bit of the way I played it. You know, I kind of took the left turn, and again, spoiler warning for anybody who hasn't played the campaign yet, I ended up siding with the Spetsnaz, so I didn't really like how that played out too much. But again, I like the options. I'm going to go back and play campaign once they fix the campaign stutters or the cutscene stutters, and I'll go from there. Now let's talk about multiplayer, because this is where everything's going to get nitty and gritty. And again, I'll come back to zombies too, because I got to touch up on a little bit of things there. The multiplayer is by far one of the worst experiences, public match, that I've ever had in my life, 100%. This is better than Modern Warfare. I'll definitely be able to play it like once or twice every now and then, like if I'm just sitting waiting around for a GB, or I'm sitting around waiting, not really having much to do, and I just want to crank out a quick gameplay, or I just want to kind of get something to go over a topic or play in the background. I'll hop in it. But man, it's just sweaty. And I've talked about it multiple times. We've talked about it multiple times on this channel, and most of you guys who watch the channel. And again, if you're not familiar with me or my channel, you should already know about this. But skill-based matchmaking, man, it ruins the game. It makes the game sweaty. It makes the game unplayable, and it makes the game feel like it's just a sweat fest, but without the rewards of doing Sweatfest. There's one thing that I love about Valorant and Apex, even though they're sweaty as well, and Apex does have skill-based matchmaking and casual, which does upset me, but with Valorant and Apex, I'm getting rewarded, whether it's a rank system or rewards or something, for ranking up and doing stuff with the rank system. In this game, you're not getting rewarded at all for doing it, because there's no ranked playlist, there's no ranked game mode. And I know that Vonderhaar came out after Scump criticized them for this, which everybody's criticized for this, but again, I know he came out and talked about it. They're definitely working on one, but it's unacceptable not to have it at launch. Again, this is another issue that I brought up with Modern Warfare last year, and again, I'll leave that link in the description below if you guys want to see my review of Modern Warfare last year, which was a lot more, I'd say, a lot worse. It's definitely, again, Cold War is definitely better than MW, but again, with the rank system, it should be there at launch. I don't know why they keep doing this where they can't even have it on launch. It's stupid. The game is just half-assed, man. I mean, just with 8 maps, and I don't like Miami that much, and I really don't like, I don't want to say I don't like Miami. I don't like it for certain game modes. There's always maps that play better for certain game modes. So this map that I'm playing on right here, I don't even remember the name of it. Again, this is how unimportant these maps are to me, because there isn't a great map in the game that stands out. But this map right here isn't really good for free-for-all at all. It's way too hectic. You have no really way of getting out of your spawn. Now, it's better than Modern Warfare's shit stain of a fucking free-for-all where you can't even, you know, find anybody. But in this game, you just spawn right next to people all the time. I don't really like this map for domination, even though you're seeing me do really well. I don't like domination in this game. I think the score streak system is trash. And I think, again, this map is just all of that for free-for-all and dom. Now, for Team Deathmatch, Kill Confirmed, and Search and Destroy, I really do enjoy this map. I think it's fast-paced, I think it's fun, and I think it's got great lines of sight for all of those game modes. But again, there's only 8 maps. So when I don't want to play one of the maps and one of the modes, I'm getting penalized because I can't play the full game. There is no full game. This game is literally half-assed. It's stupid. It's boring. It's just I guess it's unfinished, and that's the problem. Again, this game is unfinished. For 2 years, 3 years, 4 years in a row now. I mean, every Call of Duty has launched on this next gen or current gen now, but for the next gen consoles, you know, the PS4 and the Xbox is what I'm referring to. I know the PS5 is out, but for this generation of consoles that just passed, we didn't have a great Call of Duty. And I know a lot of people are going to say Modern Warfare, but I mean, good Lord, Modern Warfare was arguably the worst COD. And again, that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother video, but it's just because they're half-ass made. They're not launching with anything. They're not launching with content. They're not launching with any love. And of course, they're updating stuff. They've been quick to patches and quick to nerf guns and buff guns, which is great. I love that. But guys, you shouldn't be putting out products that need these updates and stuff. It'd be different if you guys dropped the game every 3 or 4 years and you have to do this. I would completely understand that because you don't do this all the time. Like, you actually take time to make your game. That makes sense. But when you guys are putting out the same product every year, damn near, and you still can't get shit right, it's just like, what are we doing here, guys? Like, what is it that you guys don't understand? Like, are you playing your game? Which, of course, they're not. They're not really playing the game. Because if they would, they wouldn't be having any fun, just like we don't have any fucking fun on this game. And that's my biggest problem with this game. It's not fun. There is no fun to be had. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, well, when you're doing really good, it can be fun. When I label a game as fun, it's not just by how well I do. Because you're always going to have bad moments in Call of Duty. It's when I'm doing bad, am I still enjoying myself on the game? Yes, it is possible to do bad and still have fun playing a video game, guys. I don't pay attention to my KD. I don't pay attention to none of that stuff. I don't look at that. It's not important to me. I've never cared about it. I like having fun. I like trying new weapons. It's a public match setting. Now, when we get into ranked play, that's when I start caring about my stats. That's when I start evaluating myself. That's when I start doing all of that. So for all you guys who are probably like, hey man, you're probably like a negative player. You don't understand how to play Call of Duty. Again, you guys probably don't know me. Probably don't watch the channel. Probably haven't been to the channel. Again, I play competitive more than I play casual at all. And the only time I even get into public matches and actually play it is to level up weapons and or get gameplays and or make montages, which include sniping. Which is going to bring me to my next topic. Like I was saying about fun. Sniping is what makes Call of Duty fun for the majority of the fan base. With sniping comes trick shotting. Now, I know a lot of people don't like trick shotting, but you gotta understand something. FaZe Clan wouldn't be where they are or where they're at without sniping and without trick shotting. Trick shotting is a fundamental part of Call of Duty. Sniping is a fundamental part of Call of Duty. It's an arcade game. It's not a realistic shooter. When they start trying to turn it into a realistic shooter, and I'm not saying not to have realistic aspects like the guns and how it sounds. I'm not saying that. But what I'm telling you is that when you take out something that's fun like sniping, which they basically have, they basically Black Ops 1 this motherfucker all over again, where they've just nerfed sniping into the ground. And don't get me wrong, I did like Black Ops 1 sniping. I think it took a lot of skill to use, but this game is abysmal. And even then, the beginning of Black Ops 1 was not at all good. It was after they nerfed the sway of the L96 that it became fun. Now, I know they're still tweaking with it, still messing with it, which is fine. I'm not here bitching about it, about what they're going to do in the future. I'm talking about presently at the moment, because that's all I can judge it on is my current experience. And again, I know people are going to say, just wait till season 1. Be patient, and season 1 things will change. But it launches on the same day as Cyberpunk. And even removing my subjective bias about Cyberpunk and going to only play Cyberpunk for like the first 3 months that game's out, I still could come to Call of Duty and play it if it was good. Because I'm not going to always just want to sit on one game. I honestly want to play a multiplayer game. I'm a competitive player at heart. But I don't want to play Call of Duty. It's not going to be my choice of competitive shooter. One, because there's no fun. And even with the competitive stuff, moving off the sniping and how abysmal the sniping is and how just it doesn't look good. I don't like using it. I don't even like going against it. I just don't like sniping at all in the game. I just think they have absolutely botched it. Just make it like Black Ops 2, man. Shit, just make the whole game like Black Ops 2. Just make it like Black Ops 2. How hard would it be to just make your game like Black Ops 2 fundamentally? Now, I'm not saying they can't change things up. I'm not saying they can't try to do new things. I'm just saying don't fix something that's not broken. The sniping in Black Ops 2 was fine after they nerfed the DSR a little bit. You know, obviously they tweaked it and, you know, all the death threat stuff. If you guys remember that. I'm not asking to just completely nerf the snipers again. It's not what I'm saying. But what I am referring to and what I want to continue to reiterate here, guys, is you have a working formula. League play should have already been in the game because you don't have to redo it. You don't have to remake League play. All you have to do is add some stuff, some camos, and some skins that we can earn while we level up for each rank progressions we get. That's it. That's really all you have to do to the league play system from Black Ops 2. And obviously mess with the connection so people don't get hit off. And sniping, again, same thing. Just continue to add the same stuff. Add new snipers, but keep the fundamentals the same. Keep them the same. There's nothing to be reinventive here. Same with the score streak system. You go on this big score streak or you go on this score streak multiplier, it's stupid. It's dumb. And you don't even get rewarded for playing the objective in this game. You can have more objectives and more kills, and all that person on the other team had to do was just go on a score streak that was above like 8. That's all he has to do. And he ends up with more score than you, more points than you, more streaks than you. It's really dumb. Again, they don't have to reinvent the wheel here with the fundamentals. Nobody asked for them to reinvent the wheel with the matchmaking. It was fine. All we asked was for better connections. That's it. We still don't have 60 hertz private matches. And I don't even want to talk about 60 hertz. Why we don't got 128 hertz? Valorant's got 128 hertz. Why don't we got 128 hertz or tick hertz servers? We don't know these things. And it's like we don't know them because they're not saying anything about it. You ever notice how nobody at Activision really talks about skill-based matchmaking, and that's the #1 complaint in the community? And silence speaks the loudest. And that's where I'm saying we really don't know, but it speaks volumes at the same time. Because they're not saying anything. They may not be communicating publicly, but their silence is saying everything. So overall, man, look, I don't enjoy the multiplayer at all. I don't think it's a good multiplayer. I think it's one of the worst multiplayers in recent memory. Not because of creative direction, not because of creative intuition. I can't even get the word out. It's because they're reinventing things that they don't need to be reinventing, and they're spending time on things they don't need to spend their time on. It's that simple. Will the game get better over time? It's possible. Do I think it will? No. I think it's going to be just like Modern Warfare, where they're not going to take any criticism, and they're not going to adjust the things that needed to be adjusted, other than like maps and guns and stuff like that. Obviously, they're going to do that. I don't think the game's going to be terrible. I don't think it's terrible. I just think it's painfully mediocre, just like in my impression. It's just nothing new here, bro. Nothing worth spending your time on. Nothing continuing to do. They did add prestiges, which was a good idea. Season 1 is probably going to change a lot, but the game should be finished on launch. I'm excited to see what they do with Warzone. We'll see how Warzone goes. Warzone has private matches now, so this is going to be exciting to do. I haven't played Warzone since like July, so hopefully that'll get ironed out and stuff will work then. But Cyberpunk comes out on Season 1, so I don't even know why I would play the game for the first week of it. We'll just see how that goes. Moving on to the Zombies. The Zombies is really fun. I think Zombies has this creative and unique element to it that keeps the replayability and the refresh rate of playing it engaging. And the reason I say that is because it's just something about not only the map and the improvements to the map that they've already done with this current map, the one from World at War. I don't know why I can't remember map names today. I just can't remember them. But it feels refreshing. I like the loop. I like the layout. But there's one thing that I would like to change, and that's you can get stuck in a corner by one zombie just hitting you and cornering you. And I don't really like that. I don't enjoy that whatsoever. I think that needs to be changed. I think it should take 2 or more zombies to corner you. But again, little things like that don't really get on my nerves that bad. It's just a minor critique. Again, campaign was good. Need to get the cutscenes right. And again, I got to go back and play it and see how it goes and see if I can pick another path if it gets better. I thought Adler was going to kill me and do some shady stuff, and he actually ended up not doing it. So now I got to go play the right way instead of just trying to be like, fuck Adler the whole campaign. And we'll see how that goes. But if you enjoy the game, guys, I'm not trying to knock you. I'm not trying to knock anybody. I know a lot of people get upset at me because I rage and get upset, and I ran on COD all the time. I don't even want to hold them to a standard that they can't set, because they've already set the bar really high with previous COD entries, with previous game entries. And they have a better game out right now. How people are choosing Black Ops Cold War over COD Mobile. Again, if you like COD Mobile or you like mobile game shooters or you just enjoy COD, why would you play Cold War over COD Mobile, which has a fully fleshed out rank system and everything? I don't know why you would play it. I don't get it other than zombies. I mean, I don't know why you would play this game over that one. It's crazy how a mobile game is better than the actual entry. I don't know. I don't get it. Again, hope you guys enjoy your game. If you enjoy it, continue to play it. But for me, this is a 6 out of 10 game. And for me to play COD and sustain playing COD after all the years that I've played it, it's got to do better. And it's simply just got to be better. So I hope you guys enjoyed the review. A little bit of a different style video, a little bit of a longer video. Again, I couldn't cover everything in the video. Obviously, it's a 15-minute video, and I'm not going to sit here and nitpick every little thing in the game. But these are the major overarching things that I'm struggling with COD, that I'm not having a fun time with COD, and why I won't be playing COD for the foreseeable future other than competitives and private matches and GBs and stuff like that, which I do enjoy in this game, and I think this game has a good future for competitive. But I'll leave all the competitive stuff on the other channel, and I'll leave a link in the description to where you can find my other channel and the video that I'll be doing later this week as far as competitive and how I feel competitive will go in this game. As always, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Sai AZ. Bless up, God bless. Leave a comment below. Do you like the game? Do you enjoy the game? Do you want to continue playing the game? Or are you like me and think it's mediocre? Or do you think it's just absolute terrible? You're entitled to your own opinion, but you're not entitled to your own facts. I still love that saying, man. I'm gonna keep using that. Much love, fam, and I'll see you in the next one.